Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here is some breaking news from Sudan. A year ago, the 20-year-old was a computer science student living in a suburb of the capital Port-au-Prince. But the failed state that Haiti is rapidly becoming has failed its young people most of all. Months of turmoil and political instability following the murder of President Jovenel Moise in July 2021 have culminated in the current spate of extreme gang violence. Fighting has already claimed many thousands of victims, from those whose bodies lie strewn in the streets to others like Sarah and her family who were forced from their home last August and now live inside an abandoned cinema. Around 100 families have set up a makeshift camp inside the condemned building, which under normal circumstances would not be deemed fit for human habitation. There is no sewerage or running water, and Sarah says their daily struggles to find food and becoming critical too. Sometimes we find food, sometimes we don't, she explains in a worried voice. Juggling her baby godson on her knee, her extended family is all in the camp at the disused Rex cinema. She gives the appearance of a much older woman. I go to school with no food, spend the day hungry, and then go to bed still with nothing in my stomach, she explains. Many in the camp are suffering from illness. Sarah says disease is now spreading through their squatter community. Drugs and medicines are often prohibitively expensive given their food budget rarely stretches to the basics. With $6 we can provide for the family of 4 people, all adults, for a day. She says on the days they cannot raise those funds, they are dependent on scarce donations and aid. Even that can compound Sarah's sense of loss instead of bringing her home much needed compassion. Sometimes the staff act like they are doing us a favor when they give out the gate, and we feel humiliated, she says, as though we were taking their food instead of donations. Sarah is just one of more than 360,000 internally displaced people in Haiti. Helicopter flights bringing aid in from the Dominican Republic have begun to arrive, but with the airport in Port-au-Prince and the port both still closed, far more is needed each week. The political impasse which followed the resignation of Prime Minister Ariel Henry continues. Haitians are constantly told that a US-backed transitional council comprised of 7 members is close to becoming a reality, but the interim administration has still not taken power or brought about any kind of stability on the ground in Haiti. The longer the power vacuum continues, the more the security situation descends into anarchy. It leaves millions caught in a perfect storm of politics, violence, homelessness, and hunger. In search of a port in that storm, many hope head to Cap Haitian, a northern coastal city that has received thousands of people fleeing the capital. Behind the report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, Bharat.